out episode 2. We got a good one. We getting into it. Y'all know the topic, but we gotta get the discussion board anyway. This is a discussion board podcast. So, did The Last Dance solidify Jordan as the GOAT, or did it leave room for debate? Now, it's gonna be good. I know Zay, you got some things to get into. I know Reeve got some things to get into. I don't even know where to start first.
Before we start, even though no one did an explanation piece like I asked, but I just want to let y'all know we was dead even on the votes. 50-50. Some people believe that he was solidified because of The Last Dance. Half of the people who think that it's debatable. So for me, I think this is gonna be a real good topic, real good combo.
All right, yo. So you know what, Zay, you started off, man. What you think?
Well, from us texting back and forth, pretty sure y'all can tell which side I'm favoring. So, of course, Michael Jordan is still and will forever be the GOAT. Forever.
Oh, my gosh, bro. Go ahead.
I don't think there will ever be anybody that can compete with Michael Jordan.
Go ahead, bro.
You want me to go into detail?
Go ahead. We talking about it. We're talking about it.
So, all right. So one way that I determine, well, just in this conversation alone, how you determine the GOAT is if one can survive in the other's era. Now, Michael Jordan, if he was to come into this era, will dominate left, right, and center. Any way that you put it, he's dominating. In the low post, high post, it didn't matter.
Can I ask you why? Why do you say that? Because I plead the complete opposite. I'm going to explain why, though, but I'm asking you why you say that.
Reason being, I feel like in today's realm of things and basketball-wise, I don't feel like the defense is as aggressive as it was back then. Also, in today's NBA with the little knick-knack fouls, Jordan's going to get half of those. And even if he doesn't, he's still going to get the bucket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like in today's age, he's going to dominate. Now, LeBron in Jordan age, I don't know.
You out of your mind. I'm not about you out of your mind, bro.
He's not down. All right, look, when he goes against teams like the Pistons, he's going to get.
Let me ask you a question. Honest question. Who on the Pistons is really going up with Bron? Honest question. Who do you really think is going up with Bron?
All right, but nobody on the Pistons.
Or who do you think on the Pistons is guarding LeBron from the perimeter and strapping him?
All right. I don't think anybody on the perimeter, but nobody on the perimeter was really strapping Jordan. It's when he was going into the paint.
Now he was getting hacked.
And that's LeBron's game.
Now, what people fail to realize is the fact that athleticism and the God-given body and talent that you're given is a factor, bro.
Right.
When Jordan was getting macked like that by the Pistons, he was barely $180. 6'6", something, $180.
All right, but he was still
LeBron is 6'8", like 6'9", 6'8", 270 pounds at his prime.
All right, but that's not stopping you from when you go in the air, he's throwing you out the air.
What I'm saying is, I've seen LeBron literally get tackled and still make the bucket.
Against who?
The NBA. I can show you videos right now after this show, and people watching can say the same.
Bro, but think about it.
Tackled before and still got bro. I've seen someone drape both their arms over this man's neck, pulling him down as if they was trying to choke slam him, and he still went like this and put the ball up with an N1.
I seen that too.
Bro,
but listen,
what you really think Graham Beard and Dennis Rodman, both of them skinny, frail dudes that just were like aggressive, really stopping LeBron if he's a freight train going down the
yes, bro, they was not afraid of nothing, bro.
It don't matter about you, but see, that's the thing though. That's the thing about y'all Jordan people. Y'all keep on talking about the mentalities and the aggressiveness and this, that, and the third. At the end of the day, if a man is better than you, it don't matter what your aggressive mentality is. He's better than you. And LeBron straight up is stronger, faster, and all of that against Pippen and Rodman, Beard, all of them. So if they try to step in the court, no matter how much they think they're all big and bad, let's be real, they're not going up with that man, bro.
All right, but listen to this. All right, but now let's break it down category for category, right?
Let's go.
Now we're gonna start with passing. Who got passing?
LeBron.
Okay. Who got scoring?
Jordan.
Who got shooting?
Jordan. I'll get that to Jordan.
Who got defense?
Yeah,
Jordan.
But here's the thing though. All what you're saying right now is facts. And what Jordan did back then. Now here's the killer.
I'm listening.
Who in the league who did Jordan ever see a person in when he was in the league? Did he ever see a player like Kevin Durant in his life? Has he ever played basketball against a person like Kevin Durant in his life?
No.
Has Jordan ever seen a player like Steph Curry in his life?
No. But
I'm not done. Has Jordan ever seen a player like MVP Derrick Rose in his life in the playoffs?
No.
Has Jordan ever seen Kobe, a Kobe-like player?
Yes. He played against Kobe.
No, I mean like when Kobe was Kobe though. He played against Kobe when Kobe just entered the league. He was a young boy. You talking about Kobe was prime killer Mamba Kobe. Talking about Kobe that was winning back-to-back chips with Shaq, and then after that was still wilding when Shaq left. That's
okay, cool. Listen to this. Has LeBron ever won up against a defensive player like Gary Payton?
Yes, Kawhi Leonard.
Come on, bro.
Don't do that. Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard plays. But do you think that he would be in a class of a Gary Payton? They call him the glove. They didn't call him the glove for no reason.
What are you talking about defensively?
Defensively.
Yeah, they call him the glove, and what they call Kawhi? The claw.
They call him the claw because he has big hands.
No, exactly. You know what he does?
They call him the glove because
he does with those big hands. Hey, bro, he's out there. Yeah, I said, boy, don't do that. But he's out there, like, the thing about Kawhi, the reason why this is going a little bit off topic, but the reason why I think Kawhi is going to be up there when it comes to the legends in defense is he's the first person that wasn't a big man that I seen that was actually like a playmaker on defense. Like, not like there was just a set defensive player that could lock somebody up. He's out there making plays on defense, whether it's the block, whether it's the chase and steal, whether it's the trap, all that. Like, he really goes out there, and the way people go out there and make plays on offense, he go out there and make plays on defense. You ain't never seen that before, bro. You feel me? So I'm saying, Kawhi, you can honestly, that's a respectable comparison. Kawhi, to LeBron is what Gary Payton was doing to Jordan, and that's an honest comparison. Like, we can't disrespect Kawhi for what he's doing. Kawhi Leonard right now. All right, so Kawhi Leonard right now, can we agree that he's at least top 2, top 3 perimeter defenses in the league?
No, confirmed.
Probably the best.
Confirmed. Yes, confirmed.
And he's been doing it for a while now, too.
Yes, he has. But I have a question for you.
He's a legendary defender.
Oh, wait. But I have a question for you. Because yes, he is a legendary defender. And yes, all of that. But do you really think that LeBron is better than Kobe?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the Kobe LeBron thing is not a discussion. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not a discussion. When it comes to Kobe, right?
Yeah.
Kobe was trying to be Jordan.
No, he was a modern day Jordan.
Okay, but he wasn't better, like, overall that day he wasn't better than Jordan. Okay, I'm not done. LeBron James didn't try to be like Jordan. So he didn't have to sit under somebody. LeBron James was on different players. LeBron James is the first player, let's be real. LeBron James is the first player we've ever seen come into the league and not have one specific thing where everyone's like, nah, he's great at that. He has multiple things great at. LeBron James steps on the court, every time he steps on the court, he's going to be top 3 scorers on the court. Every time LeBron James steps on the court, he's going to be top 5 top 3 rebounders on the court. Guards and small forwards. When LeBron steps on the court, out of all the players on the court, he's going to be top 3 passing players on the court easily. You never seen that before.
Yes, Russell Westbrook.
This dude just compared LeBron to Russell Westbrook. Does Russell Westbrook?
No. I'm not comparing them.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, you said that when LeBron steps on the court, he's going to be top 2 in scoring.
Everything.
So is Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
He's going to be top 2 in assists. So is Russell Westbrook. Top 2 in rebounds. So is Russell Westbrook.
You know what the difference is, though?
What's the difference?
At the end of the day, when it came to crunch time, when it came to playoff time, LeBron James.
Don't compare LeBron James and Michael Jordan
in playoffs. Let's really talk about it. Who has the most points ever in the playoffs?
Okay, and
LeBron, right? Who's one of the only players ever to average a triple-double with 30 points in the finals?
That's tough.
finals. In the finals. The triple-double with 30 points, bro. That means every time he was walking into a finals game against teams like Golden State, against teams like the Spurs, he was putting up 30 in a triple-double.
But he lost.
He dominated all aspects. Bro, there was a series against arguably one of the best teams ever, the 73-9 Golden State Warriors. He went out there and led every major category on the court.
Wait, that ring,
he wasn't even the best team.
That ring was given to him by Kyrie. If Kyrie didn't step up, they lost.
Oh, nah, let's not do that. And you probably the same type of person I said that LeBron, the first Spurs championship
because of Ray Allen.
Hold on, but yeah, what was I talking about?
In 2016, Ray Allen is the one.
That's what we were talking about.
That's a fact.
You guys got to start disrespecting me.
No. I'm not disrespecting.
No. No, it is disrespect. I'm gonna tell you why. If you're gonna say that, I know you watched The Last Dance.
Yes, I did.
How many times did someone say Jordan's? I'm not even gonna curse. Jordan's black butt in the playoffs. John Paxson. If it wasn't for him, Jordan would have got a chip.
But Jordan passed him.
No, I'm not done. Without Paxton, if you're gonna say Kyrie gave LeBron a chip, if you're gonna say Ray Allen gave LeBron a chip,
yes.
Without John Paxson, Jordan doesn't have a chip. That's 5, right?
Okay.
Without Steve Kerr, Jordan got a chip. That's 4.
Wait, but he passed him the ball though.
Okay, then what's your problem? LeBron James in the
LeBron James didn't pass Ray Allen the ball.
No. Let me finish. What people fail to realize about that final series, that game 6, when they came back and won the game.
Wait.
You forgot LeBron headband came off?
Wait,
in the 4th?
What series are you talking about?
The Spurs series, when Ray Allen hit that shot.
Okay.
I'll go to the Cavs series too. Don't worry. I'll go to that too.
Mm-hmm.
The series against the Spurs, though.
Yeah.
Forgot LeBron headband came off before Ray Allen hit that 3.
Yeah.
Forgot LeBron dropped like 14 to 12 points in the fourth quarter.
No. Don't get it wrong. That's
but then
cool.
why is it Ray Allen? Why is it Ray Allen reason?
Oh, wait.
If it wasn't for LeBron, that shot wouldn't have mattered.
Okay, look.
If it wasn't for LeBron, that shot wouldn't have mattered.
Okay, look.
They were putting yellow tape around the sidelines. They thought it was quiet.
Yo,
LeBron
listen.
And brought them back.
Listen, that's tough and all, but let's really face the fact. After the game, do you know who they interviewed? Ray Allen. You know why? Because he hit the most clutch shot of the game. Had he missed,
no. They interviewed Ray Allen because that's what the media is going to do. That was the biggest moment of the game.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean that he was the reason why they won.
So who was?
LeBron, bro. You have to realize what they were down, bro. They were down by double digits in the 4th. And LeBron said, "Nah, I'm not about to lose in the finals," and took it upon himself after the headband came off to say, "I'm scoring every bucket." The 3 before Ray Allen's 3 was a deep 3 from 3 quarters of the court by LeBron.
I remember that.
Come on, bro.
Listen. All of that is tough. All of that is tough, right? But let's say Ray Allen misses that shot. Do you guys win? Or let's say Tim Duncan grabs that rebound. Do you guys win?
But at the end of the day, if we had lost that final series because of how good LeBron played, you know how it ended up been? It would have ended up the same way it ended up when we lost to the Golden State Warriors. At the end of the day,
Love went out.
Huh?
When Kyrie and Love.
No. I'm talking about the one when KD was in the series, and LeBron led every major statistical category. That series.
Oh, that series?
Yeah.
Wait, that's not the year y'all got swept.
That I think it is with KD. Oh no! So that we didn't lead it. That wasn't the year. You're right. The year he led every statistical category. It was the second year. Yeah.
Second year. The first year KD was there.
Mm-hmm.
No. We're not even gonna talk about KD because
I'm about to say that's not fair.
Yeah.
That wasn't fair.
That's OD. With KD on the team, they become literally almost unstoppable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're not even gonna talk about that shit.
Even though LeBron almost damn near changed the whole series with that game 1 and dropped 50. If it wasn't for J.R. Smith dribbling the ball out the court, they probably would have won that game.
Yeah, but
man. What was it doing stuff like that against teams like that, bro?
Yeah, but
the best team Jordan played against was in the finals was Karl Malone and what's
John Stockton.
You really want to sit here and compare Karl Malone and John Stockton's Utah Jazz to Golden State Warriors?
Okay, but what about before that when they played the Pacers with Reggie Miller?
One of the best series I've ever seen in my life. But you know what tops that?
What?
The year after LeBron James lost in the finals against the Mavs, and he saw the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, and they were down 4-2.
Yeah.
That tops that. LeBron James came into Game 6. and had the face. I know you remember that. gave them dudes work. And then the next season dominated them. The same way Jordan did. And that's another point I was going to come to, too. I feel like people are romanticizing what Jordan did back then. But if you want to be completely honest, Jordan is then what LeBron is now.
No. That's Kobe. Kobe is what Jordan was back then.
No. Kobe's not, bro. Jordan went to 6 straight finals and never lost, right?
Never.
LeBron went to, what was it,
12.
8 or 9 straight?
Went to 12.
No. I'm talking about overall he went to 12. But I'm saying like that little streak he had.
Yeah.
Was it 8 or 9?
What? Straight finals?
Finals he went to, yeah.
11 straight. He's 3. Oh, no, I'm lying.
How do you cope, bro?
It's 9.
Kobe can't be in that discussion. You feel me? In terms of how many times a dude was really dominating the league, Kobe really can't. Kobe was there. Kobe's right there, bro. I'm not saying Kobe's not right there. He's literally right under LeBron and Jordan.
Bro, he is the modern day Michael Jordan.
Just because he's a modern day, y'all romanticize Jordan so much, bro. What is Jordan really? I don't know, bro.
Yo, his clutch factor is
against players that would against truck drivers. I was just watching the 86. I was just watching the 86 semifinals he played against the Celtics when he dropped that 50-something point game. Come on, bro. You can't tell me any of those players on that court was banging with the players now. Larry Bird is a small forward, and he couldn't get down the court in less than 5 seconds, bro.
Larry Bird is tough, though.
You really think Larry Bird is trying small forwards in the league right now? He's going against Giannis. He's going against LeBron. He's going against Kawhi. He's going against KD. He's going against KD. Come on, bro. Don't do that.
Giannis is not a small forward. Giannis is a power
put Giannis aside. He's going against LeBron.
He's going to kill.
Oh, man.
If he not.
Oh, man. Bro,
he could shoot the rock.
How? The dude wasn't athletic enough to, bro. He could shoot the rock, but if you can't make any moves, you already know that you can't make any moves in the league today, and you're not a move around spot up shooter. It's click. Larry Bird wasn't a spot up shooter, and he wasn't the guy who had moves and got his own shot. It's just that the rest of the league couldn't guard him because he was tall and he was a white boy that could shoot. Now you can guard that. And that's what I'm trying to say. There was things back then that people were doing, other than the physicality. There was things back then people were doing you can't get away with today, bro.
So listen to this.
Come on. Bro, why are people...
So listen to this, right? Let's say, right, you bring back the old rules, like the referees and everything, and there's no more of those knick-knack fouls. There's no more of that, you feel me, flagrant this and flagrant that, and you put LeBron under that whistle, he's not surviving. LeBron cries when somebody touches him on the arm, or if he touches somebody else on the arm, he cries, bro.
But do you also think that might be because he knows he gets away with it?
No, I feel like he just does that because he's a crybaby.
I personally think that LeBron knows that he's a superstar in this league. He's gonna get that side, and so he pulls that card. I personally think that there's been situations where LeBron had to muster up some strength and be like, all right, regardless of what's going on right now, I'm gonna have to do it. And when it comes to that point and he hits that challenge, he's gonna overcome it. And that's why I personally believe he would have been able to play in the 80s or the 90s. Because at the end of the day, if he's going in there and he's crying about a foul and no one's giving it to him, do you really think he's gonna keep on crying about the foul? Or you think at some point he's gonna be like, all right, man, I'm gonna have to just keep going. I'm gonna just have to do this. Oh my gosh, bro. My fault, I'm famous.
But LeBron is not surviving. In the 80s, he's not surviving.
But I don't understand why you think that. If LeBron was, let's say, KD, and he played the way he played, the way LeBron plays, I'd understand what you're saying. Because at the end of the day, KD's frail. We don't know if he's strong enough for that. What makes you think LeBron can't survive that, bro? There was no one in the league that was that big, that was that strong and that fast. No one. Bro, it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close.
He cannot shoot. When he comes
into
the lanes,
they're
throwing him out.
You know how much LeBron's averaging from field goal and 3% is this year?
Bro.
Nigga was shooting 50-something and 30-something. I bet. Forget this year. Let's talk about.
There's no other.
What year was? I think 04. I think 04. It was probably his sophomore season or his third season. Played against the Bucks. Dude dropped the last 12 points of the game, or I think it was 12 straight points. Like 3 or 4 of them Jones was just pull up deep threes. Or that Pistons series when he dropped the last 20-something points of the game, both fourth quarter and overtime, when he was pulling in dudes grill. Or we can talk about the series that they played against the Celtics when it was close and it was get them to send them to the conference finals, and LeBron said, "Screw it," and pulled 2 straight deep threes on Paul Pierce's dome and made both of them. He can't just because he's not a sharpshooter don't mean he can't shoot. Let's stop that.
Just like Larry Bird, if you want to ask me, big moves slow.
Okay,
and Larry Bird is definitely shooting way better than Paul Pierce. So if Paul Pierce can make it in this league, why can't Larry Bird?
Whoa. Paul Pierce made it in this league. I'm not saying Larry Bird wouldn't have been a star the same way Paul Pierce would have been a star. We're talking about the point at which Larry Bird won back-to-back MVP trophies. Paul Pierce ain't never seen back-to-back MVP trophies before.
Who?
Paul Pierce ain't never seen an MVP trophy before.
Exactly. That's exactly my point.
That's my point, actually. So you just said both of them. You just said both of them are similar, right? Very similar in the way they play. Slow, they can shoot this side of thing, right? So why is it that Larry Bird was winning trophies with that talent, but Paul Pierce wasn't?
Because Paul Pierce is not as good as Larry Bird.
No, you know why? Because that game don't in this league. You know why? Because dudes is athletic freak. Dudes is really like that now. Really like that. Like dudes is really like, bro. I don't think you understand how much the game is.
No. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Today's athleticism is far superior to the athleticism back then because of the technology and everything that we have of today.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to skill-wise, I don't think that we are competing.
Now you're wilding. You're wilding. There was never a player in the league that was shooting 40-foot jump shots, bro. Ever. When Jordan was playing.
But
ever. You have about 5 of them right now. You have about 5 people in the league right now that got to shoot 30+. There was never a person in the league that could shoot that.
Okay, but listen, the three-point line has developed tremendously from when Jordan played till now. It's still a line, true, and Jordan hit 6 in a game.
OD.
LeBron never did that.
LeBron didn't have to do that.
What you mean?
He didn't have to.
Wait. Let me.
All right, look.
Wait. Let me interject real quick.
All right, go ahead.
There's, this is going to the point the point that Zay brought up about LeBron not being able to shoot, and then I know that his ability to close games is a factor that a lot of people say that he doesn't have. Now, I have a statistic for you. LeBron James,
back in the day,
LeBron James has the most playoff buzzer beaters in the NBA all time. In the playoffs.
Stop playing with that.
This is
bro.
Crunch time moments and determining factors of getting yourself to a championship. He has the most in the NBA all time. These are buzzer beaters. These aren't last second shots. With the opposing team having a chance to have another possession. Like, this is straight game winners. LeBron leads that. So you got to be able to have some type of shooting ability in order to do that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. People just the thing about it is people just try to. I think that people are so in love and romanticized with what Jordan was because he was such an impact. You have to realize Jordan is the reason why basketball is today. I mean, Jordan, like, I give all respect to Jordan because he's the most important player to ever play it. You know what I'm saying? But that's why when you said I don't think there's ever going to be a player better than Jordan, forget LeBron. Forget even if I think LeBron's better, bro. That statement can't be true, bro. Just because he did what he did back then, and because he was so dominant back then, there's always going to be somebody that gets better than him, bro. There's no way in the history of basketball from now on, let's say LeBron's not better than him, that someone won't come in the game and be better than him. People would just get better. You know what I'm saying?
True, but do you think that they will reach the level of Jordan?
Yes, and the reason why I say that is because other than the 6-0, don't get me wrong, that 6-0 is real tough. That's some tough, bro. That's tough. 6-0 through 2 3-peats, and he never went to a game 7 in the finals. That's tough. But at the same time too, those accolades that he got weren't only on his behalf. So therefore, we can't give that to him the way that y'all really giving it to him.
But it's never on one. It's never on.
We have to look at everything else. We have to look at everything else. And if we're gonna sit here and really be honest, Scottie Pippen said something before. Scottie Pippen in an interview said Jordan is the best scorer to ever play this game. But if I really sit back and look at it, LeBron James is probably the best player to ever play. Reason being is because he can score at will, and every time LeBron James is on the court, there's not a single player on that court that's not a threat. Jordan was never that. If Jordan stepped on the court, it was especially before Scottie and Dennis all them came and they became a powerhouse. It was either Jordan or nobody. LeBron came to Cleveland and was making dudes look like it was nice.
Because they had potential. They just needed somebody to set them up.
Oh, word? So then what happened when he left?
What happened when who left?
LeBron.
They had nobody to set them up.
You're proving my point. Yeah. You're proving my point. LeBron James is the reason why they were so nice. LeBron left, and they were a lottery pick, bro.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Look. Name one moment in Jordan's history of his career that's similar to what LeBron James did in the 2015-2016 season. When he brought that Cleveland Cavaliers team all the way to the finals and won it. Name one thing Jordan's ever done like that.
Who were they playing?
First of all,
Who were they playing?
In that finals?
Yes.
Golden State. You don't remember when Golden State went 73-9 and they ended up kicking around 7 games?
Oh,
they came back down 3-1. I put 5. 3-1.
Oh, and they brought them back?
Yeah.
It was Kyrie, bro. You're not listening.
So Kyrie was the one that dropped back-to-back 40-point games.
You're not listening.
In games 5 and 6. Was that Kyrie or was that Bron?
No, cool. LeBron. Wait, listen to this. LeBron is gonna get his bucket. You feel me? LeBron is who he is.
Just say that like it's something, like it's nothing, bro. LeBron his buckets was the reason why they came back in that series and won it.
What?
I'm capping. I'm capping. Yo, you want to look at the stats? You want to see how dominant that man was?
Wait, listen to this. Who had the most clutch bucket of that series?
Who had the most clutch? No, let's not even talk about clutch bucket. Because we're talking about no. Because if that's what we're talking about, if we're talking about that, if that's what we're talking about, then we'll be talking about who's the best scorer ever, and it would be Jordan. Let's talk about who had the most clutch play of that series.
The play was cool.
No. It's the question. You're talking
about the block, right?
Yeah. Okay,
the block was cool, but what wins you games? Blocks or buckets?
Both. What the question is that?
What?
You know what happened before that block?
Block wins you games.
Did you watch the info Did you watch like the infomentary, the info video that they had on that block? So look, Iguodala was talking about it. Before that block, they both teams were missing buckets for about
4 minutes.
For like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
and it got to the point where it was crunch time. It was late in the game, and that play was a result of a steal. And we all know how basketball is, bro. No matter how tight it is, one play can change the whole momentum like this, right? So when that still happened, and Iguodala, mind you, we have to watch the film, bro. Watch where LeBron was on the court. LeBron was on the other side. He was on the other side of the if Iguodala was running down this side of the court,
he was at half court. I remember that.
I don't think I've ever really known a player to be able to really take it inside of him to do something like that. Like, be like, bro, no way you get in this bucket on a fast break with the game on the line. I'm gonna chase you down from where I'm at and still send you. At the age that he is, too,
that was a reputation saver.
Huh?
That was a reputation saver. Had Iguodala made that bucket,
exactly. But that's my point. That's my point, though. When it comes down to it, LeBron gonna be like the same way I give it to Jordan. I'm not saying I give it to Jordan, and y'all be trying not to give it to LeBron. At the end of the day, when it comes down to it, LeBron need to do what he got to do. He gonna do it, bro. He did it in that finals, and the thing is, he gonna do it in every way. Jordan is just gonna. With Jordan, if you need a bucket, crunch time, he gonna give it to you. But can you honestly sit here and say that in every situation, every crunch time situation that a basketball player could be put in, that Jordan is going to execute better than LeBron?
Can I say that in crunch time he's going to execute better than LeBron?
Yeah, in all facets of the game. Let's say he has to make a game-winning pass. Let's say he has to make a game-winning rebound. Let's say he has to make a game-winning steal. Let's say he has to make a game-winning block. Jordan got the point. Jordan got the game-winning bucket over LeBron. Easy. Jordan was game-winning bucket god. Let's talk about all the other aspects of the game, bro.
Defense, for a fact.
Bugging. LeBron's had made way more play.
What?
Other than that steal in the game 6 against the Jazz in that 98 finals, I'll give that to Jordan. Yeah. But other than that, let's really talk about LeBron's big defensive moments when it came crunch time are way bigger. That block against Thiago Splitter in the Spurs, when he stood in the paint and saw a 7-footer coming his way and jumped up with him and put it.
Did you just hear who you just said? Thiago Splitter. Where is he today?
Okay, then, if you want to say that.
He's not doing that to Kevin Durant.
Bro, if you really want to say that, bro, how many players other than
he's not doing that to DeAndre Jordan.
You said what? He's not doing that to who?
DeAndre Jordan.
Jordan isn't either, though, so that's irrelevant.
Huh?
I said Jordan isn't either, though, so that's irrelevant.
True. But
the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I'm saying when it comes to what they did in crunch time on all assets of the game, LeBron James got it, bro. Jordan was just a dude that was gonna pull the shot for you whenever you needed it. LeBron was the one that was gonna make the play, whatever play it was, whenever you needed it.
Since I was a kid, since I was a baby, since I started playing basketball, coaches always told me to win the game is defense, rebounds, and you have to put the ball in the basket. Don't put all the defense that you play. If you don't put the ball in the basket, you're.
But LeBron does put the ball in the basket.
Do you think that he does it better than Jordan though? Even in crunch time?
No, he doesn't. But then you know what makes that though? You know, you said the object of the game is to get rebounds, play defense, and put the ball in the basket, right? It doesn't matter who's putting the ball in the basket. So those few points that's in between their averages, their all-time averages, I think LeBron averages like 25 or 26 in his career. Jordan averages 30. That's like 4 points. You know what makes up for that? The probably 3 or 4 assists that LeBron averages more than Jordan in his career. LeBron is getting his team more buckets overall than Jordan is.
Yo, let me interject. Let me give you my take real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all go on for a little bit. And
I'm like, Joe's not talking.
I was letting y'all go. But here's what I think. I think that The Last Dance doesn't solidify Jordan as a GOAT, and I think it does leave room for debate. Here's why. When we compare MJ and LeBron, one, off the court, LeBron is the GOAT without a question. That's no debate. You see what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff that he does, I'm talking about building schools, making sure kids go to college, speaking up on social justice issues, stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So, over it, LeBron has got that off the court. Now, on the court, I think what a lot of it boils down to is rings and mentality. Now, I'm going to get into that a little later. But when you look at Jordan, he revolutionized the game in ways that we have never seen before. And I only say that because Jordan was the first to do it. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Set the precedent for players like Kobe and LeBron to follow. Because when we were watching The Last Dance, if you look at what was going on during Jordan's time, that's nothing compared to like what's happening now was nothing compared to what was going on then. I'm talking about the sneakers deal that he had. You know how crazy Jordan was popping back. How crazy they popping now. Imagine back then, right? And the Dream Team in the Olympics, even though that there was a lot of other players on there, Jordan is a huge factor as to why that popped in the way that they were. So Jordan revolutionized ways we have never seen before, and that's exactly why that, along with the rings, is exactly why he's at the Mount Rushmore of basketball. Now, LeBron revolutionized what it meant to be a professional athlete. Like, dude has been in the spotlight since he was 16 years old. You see what I'm saying? And there's not a lot of dirt that you can find on the dude on and off the court. Like, LeBron is just a different breed when it comes to how to carry himself as a professional athlete, along with his talent. Now, if you was to put LeBron in Jordan's era, he's easily balling because of his physical attributes, along with his game.
Joe, it was crazy.
6'8", Joe, 250 plus.
It's 70.
Mind you, with that being said, he's just as, if not more, athletic than Jordan. How many people you know that are that big who's flying that he does, grabbing boards, blocks, all of that, getting up off the floor? Like, he can do that now and he can do that then. Now, when it comes to the two factors that differentiate the two is the rings and the mentality. Of course, we would love LeBron to have the mentality that Jordan had and Kobe had. Like, Jordan is more of, I refuse to let you beat me. LeBron is, I refuse to let us lose. You see what I'm saying? So with those two, having those two different mindsets, that affected the way that they approach the game. And it shows because anytime somebody had a slight against Jordan or said something crazy, he made it personal and he went out after the next game to make sure that he sent the message, you will not beat me. I will not be beaten. And he even said it. He said he didn't want nobody having the upper hand over him, period. You see what I'm saying? In any facet of the game. LeBron is more
I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie though. He was fake maxing with some of the situations that he got mad at people for. He got mad at George Cole for walking past him, bro. I was like, you dragging it, bro.
Yo, he was ODing. But you know what I'm saying? But that's his mentality.
He was just beasting to find reasons to be like, bet, now I'm gonna bust your butt.
Yeah, exactly. LeBron is like, you know what? I'm gonna be smart about this. Yes, we want to win, but I'm gonna make sure everybody is up on the same level that I am, and I'm not gonna like enforce my will on you. I'm gonna show you the way, and it's like, let's go. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make sure that everybody is involved because I know I can do this on my own. I need to have everybody else with me. That's why you see him passing the rock to Ray. He didn't pass the rock to Ray Allen, but that's why you see Ray Allen taking shots. That's why you see Kyrie taking those shots. You see what I'm saying? Like, he understands the situation, and he doesn't let himself be bigger than the moment. Now, when it comes to the rings, yes, Jordan was 6-0. He never went to a game 7, but I know when me and Lee talked about this before, Jordan's team was the Warriors compared to everybody else, rather than him playing a like team.
Against the Warriors.
Exactly. So when you look at Jordan's team, you can name about 4 or 5 players, and that's almost without watching the docuseries. How many players can you name on a team that Jordan played in the finals? Barely 2, maybe 3, if that. You see what I'm saying? Like, look at the teams that he played against. The Jazz, all we can name is Stockton and Malone. The Sonics, all we can name is Gary Payton, Son Kim. The Suns, all we can name is Charles Barkley. The Lakers is a different story. Like, we know what players, but even still, they were on their way out. They weren't really in their prime like
exactly.
that.
I was about to say, with the Lakers, we could
exactly.
Like, Lakers, we can't really bring it up because that was the 80s Lakers. Like, you know
what
I'm saying?
Their generation. What about the Mavericks? There was dirt.
Wait. Let me finish.
No. Look, I'll honestly say that is the one blemish on LeBron's career.
Right, I can honestly Spurs.
No. The Spurs is not a blemish. You bugging. He was flying them. He just ended up.
Look.
Don't do that. He was 20.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
Like I'm saying, when it comes to the rings, this is what we're talking about Jordan, right? And then for LeBron, we know for a fact he's been to 9 finals, right? So let's look at those 9 finals. One, we don't give him a pass for the Mavericks. That's facts, right? But his rookie year, his early in his year.
It was like it was his third season.
Right. So we not
because they went to 06.
We're not gonna count that against LeBron. First of all, he's a young kid in the league, and he went against the Spurs, who were getting ready to establish their dynasty. So we take that away from him.
He wasn't even supposed to be there.
Look. So now we down to 8.
LeBron wasn't even supposed to be there.
Yeah, right.
He wasn't even supposed to be there. Like,
right.
that was supposed to be the Pistons, bro.
Yeah, but we knew
that LeBron wouldn't be there.
He wasn't winning that regardless, so we can't hold that against him. So that's one finals we can hold against him. Then the 2 times that he played the Warriors, last 2 years he was in the finals. They had a super team, 4 All-Stars. How many teams you know that Jordan plays had 4 All-Stars? You see what I'm saying? So that's 2 finals.
Not a single one, bro.
Yeah, that's 2 more finals that you have to take that you can't hold against LeBron. So that's 3 right there. Now, if we look at that, if we take those 3 away, then that means we're really looking at, 6 finals. And he's got 3, right? Did I do that math right? It's just from 9.
Yeah, no.
6.
But you missed the Spurs ones too, though. You missed the Spurs ones.
No. I'm trying to think. Like, how many of those finals can we really hold against LeBron, right? 3 of them.
It's literally only the Mavericks series, bro.
Yeah, right.
Because if you think about all the other series that he played, the one that, like you said, the first one against the Spurs, LeBron wasn't even supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? By the grace of God and what he did in that series against the Pistons is the reason why they got there. You know what I mean? Like, he literally took over and said, we're going to the finals. Then, talk about the Mavs one. Yep, choked. Okay.
Yeah.
Spurs, no. OKC was the next one. You see what he did to them.
Yep.
You see what he did to them.
The next one after
He played
Mavericks.
the Spurs. Then he played the Spurs.
No, play OKC first.
He played OKC, then he played Spurs back to back.
Yeah. So what he did to OKC, and we've seen what he did to the Spurs the first series. The second series, I personally believe what happened was, how did he choke? Tell me.
He beat them the year before. How you didn't beat them again?
But why is it? See, this is the thing though. This is where I don't understand. Why do y'all say LeBron choked for stuff that Jordan has done and y'all don't bring it up?
What you mean?
That Spurs series, when LeBron played, he averaged like 24, 25. For me, he was putting up buckets. He was getting his numbers, all that. Lost in 5 games. So he choked, right? Jordan was wilding too against the Pistons, against the Celtics, and he was taking L's. He was taking L's, bro. Like Jordan. In the beginning of his career, was he not taking L's, even though he was wilding?
By himself, though.
Okay, but by himself, he couldn't go to the finals. LeBron did.
Okay, but he got sweat.
There was no point in you putting it. Don't do that. If I go to the finals by myself, even if I get swept or not, and you did it, who performed better in the playoffs?
So because you went to the finals, you performed better than me? What if your team performed better than my team?
Name 3 players on that cast team.
I don't like him as a player, so I don't watch him.
I'll tell you right now that the year that LeBron took the Cavs, that first time he took the Cavs to the finals, they got swept by Spurs. Their second best player was Mo Williams, bro. Their second best player was Mo Williams. Where's Mo Williams on the all-time list of players?
No.
Top, what, 200? Come on, bro. Come on. LeBron James took a team with the second best player being Mo Williams all the way to the finals. He done passed through the Celtics at that time. He done passed through the Pistons at that time. He done passed through – who else was a really good team in the East at that time? I'm trying to think.
But name anybody on Jordan team. At least
that's what I'm saying, though.
The top 2.
But that's what I'm saying, though. They both had irrelevant teams. But who did more with their irrelevant teams?
Think about it. He at least had somebody in top 200.
Who?
I don't think Jordan even had Mo Williams.
Bro, come on. I said top 200. That's disrespect, bro. I don't even know if he's top 200.
I know.
Stop saying Mo Williams is not relevant, bro. Stop.
I know,
stop,
but the point I'm trying to make is that even though he had somebody.
Oakley, Charles Oakley or Sean Oakley?
Who?
On the Bulls? What was it? Huh? Charles, right?
Charles Oakley? He's lower than
Mo Williams. I'm going to say Charles Oakley.
But he's lower.
You want to really sit here and say he had Mo Williams? I'm going to sit here and give you Charles Oakley. Because at the time, when Jordan first came to the league, they said that Charles Oakley was potentially going to be a superstar in the league. They thought he was going to be OD.
They said the same thing about Hasheem Thabit.
You're missing the point, though. If you're gonna honestly say LeBron has to take responsibility for getting swept in the finals by himself, I'm gonna tell you Jordan got to take responsibility for getting clapped by the Pistons and the Celtics by himself. But the difference is LeBron James made it out the East by himself. Jordan did it.
What was your point of making it if you were just gonna get swept?
What happened?
What was the point of making it if you were just gonna get swept?
Right, but you don't know.
What was the point of going to the playoffs if you're going to be losing in the second round?
All right, why didn't you just
go to the playoffs if you're going to lose in the second round?
All right, but you see what players, you see what teams is doing this year? They tanking so that they can get better players. Why didn't they just take the season to get a better player?
Because LeBron was a superstar. He wasn't about to let them tank. LeBron couldn't have tanked. LeBron couldn't have tanked, bro.
There's no way
LeBron just could be on the court. There's no way LeBron could be on the court and it could tank, bro.
Jordan did the same thing.
What?
If you watch the docuseries, at the beginning when he broke his foot, the Bulls were doing terrible that year, and they were trying to tank in order to get some players. And Jordan, when he came back, he wasn't letting that happen, and he actually carried his team to the playoffs. And that's when they played the Celtics.
And then when they got to the Celtics, what happened, Joe?
He bowled. Like, he went off because he was trying to make it past that. He didn't care if they were going to – like, he didn't care if they were Celtics were a better team or not. He's in the playoffs, and he assumes that he's going to win. That's just how much of a standard, of a high standard that he held to, regardless of the situations.
But then that just shows the level of competition.
I mean, yeah, right.
Shows the level of competition.
When it comes to the playoffs,
bro, I'm not hearing. Bro, I thought I already like shut down that whole competition piece, bro. At the end of the day, that competition back then was real competitive. none of those players back then, bro. None of the average players back then, though, is even getting close to touching the NBA now, bro. You have 7-footed big men that can pull threes. Jordan has never seen a player like that. You have players that are over 6'6", weighing more than 250, that are getting down the court with ease. You never seen that, bro. Karl Malone, how big was Karl Malone?
6'10".
We gonna really talk about this. 6'10", what? 6'10" and what?
280.
Okay. So that's AD is bigger than him, and AD's getting down the court and moving more smoother than Karl Malone ever
AD
could.
is like 230.
The dude is still 7, like what?
That don't make sense. Bro, KD is freaking 7 feet.
Exactly. You're proving my point. You have
112 running like a deer.
You have 7-footers like a dribble the rock. You have 7-footers like a dribble the rock. When did you ever see that in the league back then, bro?
Hey, listen, we're gonna have to wrap this up soon.
Look. If you have 7-footers that's dribbling the rock, right, and you've never seen that in the league before, tell me one person that could have guarded them back then. They never seen a play like that. How could they have guarded them?
Why couldn't Pippen guard?
Oh my God, Pippen's guarding KD. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're gonna make me end this call. Pippen guarding KD.
You don't think so?
Be real with yourself, bro. Huh?
You think so?
KD's 7 foot with a jumper and can pull from 3/4 of the court. Pippen's never seen a play like that, bro. When Pippen was playing ball, most players that was playing look. When Pippen was playing ball, most players that were playing a small forward position were going into the low post, baseline, and either pulling a mid-range jumper or trying to get the ball out or posting somebody up. There was no one that was a small forward back then that was dribbling the ball around, pulling 3/4 threes, dunking on people, fast break through the lane, skip through none of that. Scottie Pippen, when he was doing fast break was passed to him and he was throwing it. What happened?
Why isn't KD number 1 player in the world? Because I don't think we've ever.
KD's not the number 1 player. KD's not number 1 player in the world.
No. That's a different
reason. What he did. I'm just saying, though, we're not gonna talk about that. That's the only reason why. In all honesty, I'm gonna sit here and be completely honest as a man. I'm gonna be completely honest. If KD had stayed at OKC and he stayed on the path, like where he stayed on the path and got to where he is now, and he stayed in OKC,
that wasn't happening.
He would arguably be banked. Yeah, it wouldn't have happened. But that's the reason why he's not the best. That's the reason why he's not, you feel me, the best. But I'm saying if he had done that, him and LeBron would be right there. If Josiah came up to me was talking about KD, I'd be like, hey, that's a tough debate. But he didn't do that. He went to go to state, was a little wuss, and he did what he did. That's the reason why KD's not one of the best.
So I didn't know how I could get on that.
Yeah.
Listen, I will say that for another time, but here you go. Listen, it's hard to really definitively say who's the GOAT. This is all going to be in our opinions because there is no right or wrong answer. You see what I'm saying? This is all just educated synopsis that we give, but at the end of the day, there are a lot of other people who can make an argument, when it comes to points, stats, all of that, of who could be the GOAT. But I still think, in my opinion, that the Last Dance didn't solidify him as a GOAT. We feel the same way. Zay, you don't, but this is where we're going to have to leave it.
Yo, let me make one more point. I feel like basketball is, how much they say, Shai? Like, what, 60% mental? 20% skill, 20% something else. You know what I'm saying? So if it's 60% mental, which is over half of what you need in order to be a successful basketball player, and Jordan had the mentality of being a winner every single time he stepped on the court, how can you even, I don't know.
Here's your question. If you and Hami stepped on the court one-on-one right now, right? And let's say, I don't know for sure, I don't know how much basketball IQ you may have, feel me? But let's say you have more basketball mindset and better basketball IQ than Hami do Diallo. Hey. If y'all both stepped on the court right now, play one-on-one, who winning? If you had a better mindset when it came to basketball than Hami did.
If I had a better mindset than Hami, I'm going to win. I'm going to win because my IQ is higher.
Bro, there comes a point where Hami's abilities is going to beat you no matter how smart you are, bro. Like, no matter how much of a mentality you got, like, this dude's not beating me. No, I'm going to beat him. Hami's just better than you. So it's going to come down to it. he gonna get the ball. He gonna size you up.
So you telling me LeBron is beating Curry?
Yeah, in a one-on-one.
Okay.
Let LeBron get the ball.
Okay.
All right. You know why? You know why LeBron's beating Curry? You know why LeBron's beating Curry? You out of your mind, actually. That was a bad comparison.
What?
I'm gonna tell you why.
That guarded him.
I'm gonna tell you why. LeBron James obviously is not gonna keep up with Curry on the perimeter, but he has a better chance at doing that than Curry has at guarding LeBron. And if LeBron gets the ball, and LeBron gets so it depends on who gets the rock first. Then.
So then, with me and Hami situation, it depends on who gets the rock first.
You're not passing Hami.
Hey, we got it. We got to leave.
You're not getting into rack of Hami, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love you, bro. But you're not getting into the rack of Hami, bro. It don't matter. It's not, bro. It's quiet. He is putting you and that's what I'm trying to say. Like Jordan might have mentality. This is my last point. Jordan might have the mentality. Jordan might have the discipline, the competitive spirit that no one's ever seen before. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, the talent and the abilities in the NBA right now is just so OD that you feel me. I can't sit here and say Jordan wouldn't come and wild out. But I can't sit here and say Jordan's gonna come in and get 6 rings. I can't sit here and say Jordan's gonna average 30. How's Jordan getting 6 rings with that Bulls team against Golden State? How is Jordan beating Golden State?
Hey,
Golden State right now?
Yeah, with KD. No, with KD, with all that.
We're gonna leave it. That's a conversation for another day, another podcast. But for right now, we over time, y'all.
Yeah, we're on the GOAT, man.
Hey,
I put respect on that man.
Listen, we got a lot. We got a lot more great content coming for y'all. Like I said in the Instagram video, we got a new side addition to the podcast. It's called The Breakdown. I'm gonna have one of the first episodes out for y'all soon, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe, follow the Instagram page, all of that, man. The DB Podcast, y'all.